here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Stock, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Wideouts now clustered. They're going to run it. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Huck. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Grab down the middle. It's Strong. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything we prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. deep in the end zone. He'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Enough for a first down at the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, they're going to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. He's got a man down the middle. Broken tackle still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Mean Green, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. They're set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oregon. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running with purpose. That's a flashy run with a spin move, but produces just a short gain.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Catch made, a lot of space now. Touchdown, Mean Green. That's how you finish a play. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Hands off to the fullback. Moves the ball up to the 30.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Huck. Receiver makes the catch. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Now the handoff. Breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Quarterback keeps the football. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in his first half.
The Ducks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. On the run, it's Allen. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possession. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, North Texas. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Huck. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and short.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit as he throws it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Contact as he threw it. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass. It's Huck. Quick throw, catch made. Powering through the defender. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. He makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Cruz fighting off the defender. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Here comes a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
42 Spider.
They'll run it here. Breaking tackles. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He'll field it close to midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Texas's offense is back out there now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Mean Green. They connect for 6.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the big fullback here. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To the air, it's Huck. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Grab behind the line. It's Cruz. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They come up on 1st down. Clock running. Final minute here of the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Goes to his right side there for the completion. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Scanning the field, it's Huck. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. A play action, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. The punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He can go. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And here's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Send the back in motion. 2nd and goal. They hand it to him again. Defense flexing and stopping again at the 1-yard line. That would be 3rd down.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, North Texas. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Huck. Close to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it with the left side for a big gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. The timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Has tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we.